You are welcome to fly along with us on this windy day to Örebro, Sweden. Our plan was to have lunch and then return home. We were prepared to divert home if the turbulence was getting too uncomfy. It was, however, very turbulent, but we felt okay, so we continued. I took the opportunity to test out my new electronic checklist that worked like a charm.
It's of course runway 27 in use. We have 280 at 17, quite windy today. It's more than 10 kilometers, no clouds detected, 7 degrees and 1017. Checked and altimeters are set, comms, navs, GPS, so we have 120355, the next one will be a Sköta. The GPS is set, we don't need any navs at the moment. The responder is 7000, stroke standby, and the ADF is set for now. Set the circuit breakers, in, brakes and instruments during taxi. Before taxi, complete. You can see the windsock. It's quite windy today, so.
Quite, very, very windy.
Okay, so let's continue with the checklist. And you run up. We check right magneto. Got a small drop there, both back to normal, left, small drop, back to both. We have oil pressure, suction, looks good. Vacuum, idle, checked, and accelerates good, so good for takeoff. And you run up complete, flaps, we can check them. Once again, I check the circuit breakers. That looks good. We'll start with flaps up today because I have a lot of headwind. Flaps checked and set. Doors and windows, it's locked on both sides. Locked. Warning lights annunciator is checked and to the line complete. Left looks clear. Right looks clear. Kungsängen radio, Sigurd Petter Yngve, ställer upp bana 27 via backtrack, Kungsängen radio. Again, we can check here, left, right, no one on the runway, tower is closed, so. Okay, transponder on, set and out, take a brief, so climb 1500, right turn out towards Åby, runway 27. A brief review, directional gyro, let's check when we come here. Meanwhile, I will set up the ID. Looks good, the directional gyro is okay. Continue with the checklist. Directional gyro set, timing, okay, so let's start it. Noted. Time is started. Before takeoff check is complete. there. Third. Feet, flaps are already up.
Altitude.
Make a right turn. Tungsingen radio, Sigurd Petter Yngve, över Åby, 1500 fot, lämnar frekvensen, Tungsingen radio. Sjösta kontroll, god dag, Sierra Echo Lima Papa Yankee.
Sierra Echo Lima Papa Yankee, god dag.
Sierra Papa Yankee departed over Åby, 1500 feet, flight plan to Örebro.
Papa Yankee, Roger, squawk 2120.
Squawk 2120, Sierra Papa Yankee.
Papa Yankee, climb to 4,500 feet.
And altitude 4,500 feet, Sierra Papa Yankee.
Do you want me to activate your flight plan?
Yes, please, Sierra Papa Yankee. Okay, so 2120. 2120 set. We can climb 2,500 feet.
The automated weather at destination indicated a direct crosswind component of 15 knots, which is maximum demonstrated for a Cessna 172. The gusts were not reported, but it was certainly not a steady wind. To be on the safe side, I planned for flaps 20 and to keep a higher approach speed as mechanical turbulence was reported on short final runway 19er when the wind is westerly and over 10 knots.
Sierra Papa Yankee approaching Kumla, descending 2,000 feet on QNH 1016.
Sierra Echo Lima Papa Yankee, thank you for that. Yeah, no traffic reported outside control airspace, 4,500 feet down to Örebro.
Sierra Papa Yankee. Okay, so let's start a nice and shallow descent here. We just need around 400 feet per minute, so. Yeah, so I don't know if you can see it, but it's, you see that tall building there?
Yeah.
To the left you have some open areas, right?
Yeah.
And to the right also. I don't know if it's to the right or to the left, but one of the, or some of the buildings there belongs to the prison.
Okay.
You can see the airport now, straight ahead, yeah?
I cannot.
No? I say you have some buildings that are lined up with each other, and the runway is in that direction, huh? Örebro, Sigurd Petter Yngve sjunker 1000 fot. Örebro. And the city of Örebro is over there. It's gonna be a bumpy approach, so be prepared. And we have to watch out also for wind shear or turbulence on the short final there. Örebro, Sigurd Petter Yngve svänger vänsterbas, bana 19, Örebro. We checked flaps 10. Tanks both mixture full of rich. Standing by for flaps.
Altitude.
I think we'll land with flaps. Let's try 20 because of the crosswind.
500.
Örebro, Sigurd Petter Yngve, final bana 19 för landning. Örebro. This will be interesting. Okay, so we checked flaps 20, landing checks complete.
After selecting landing flap here, I decrabbed and transitioned into a side slip. I had to use full left rudder to keep the nose pointing down the runway, and it felt like the rudder authority wasn't enough when the gusts came.
Here comes turbulence. That's not on the center line exactly, but it was okay.
Amazing.
Flaps up.
Very good.
Not flying this plane very often. At least it was a smooth touchdown.
Very good.
Could have kept the center line a bit better there.
After the turbulent flight, we were let into the clubhouse by a kind person. We stayed there for about an hour. We had some lunch and were talking, had a nice time. We checked the weather. We saw that it was a little bit too windy, so we delayed about half an hour. Checked the weather again, and then we decided to return home.
Örebro, Sigurd Petter Yngve, startar bana 19. Efter start 1500 fot, vänstersväng till Kumla och klättrar till 2000 fot. Örebro.
Okay, ready, let's go.
Let's go.
Wind from the right. There's been a live power set. There is 1,500 feet. We can turn left to Kumla. Climbing 2,000.
Sweden Control, god dag, Sierra Echo Lima Papa Yankee.
God dag, Sierra Echo Lima Papa Yankee.
Papa Yankee over Kumla, departed Örebro 2,000 feet on QNH 1017 and request activation of flight plan time 1320.
Sierra Echo Lima Papa Yankee, Roger, set squawk 2126 and I activate your flight plan 1320.
Squawk 2126, Sierra Papa Yankee.
Set. Good. We wanted to climb 3,500, so we're gonna.
Sierra Papa Yankee climbing altitude 3,500 on QNH 1017.
Papa Yankee, say again.
Sierra Papa Yankee climbing altitude 3,500 feet on QNH 1017.
Papa Yankee, Roger. No reported traffic outside control airspace.
Thank you.
Shamrock 9021, contact Norway Control 125.050.
125.050.
3,500 set.
9021, thank you, good day.
Good day.
Okay, so we have been clear to descend 1,500 feet there, and we are in Östgöta TMA. Can you see Åby from here?
No.
No?
Where is it?
Well, if you see the water is going in towards, you see some big buildings there and a bridge.
Yeah.
If you go even more further, like towards us.
I see.
Yeah, there you should have.
Okay.
It's in the shadows now,
Yeah,
so a bit
yeah, I see.
Östgöta TMA, Sigurd ska sjunka ner till flygnivå 70 på grund av väder. David Victor sjönk till 70. Sigurd Victor.
Nice, right? And you know that lake is where we get all the fresh water from. Norrköping. But that lake provides all the water that the city needs. Yeah, we're getting closer to Åby, so tower is still closed.
Sierra Papa Yankee, okay to leave the frequency and Norrköping tower is closed. And I remind you of closing your flight plan later on. You're clear to leave the frequency and we will close the flight plan once on the ground. Sierra Papa Yankee, ha det bra nu. Samma, hej.
So, a little game here. Can you spot the airfield? Airport.
No.
No?
No.
Are you sure? Like you will see an open field. It's quite open, and you can see the terminal building also. Yeah, exactly there. So we're gonna land in that direction. Yeah, so we have to fly here, and then we will turn around and land.
Okay.
Kungsängen radio, Sigurd Petter Yngve, höger medvind, bana 27, Kungsängen radio.
Okej, så vi kan börja sjunka. Let's start to descend. There. Speed is checked, flaps 10. Let's reduce the speed a little bit so we can put out more flaps. Speed checked, flaps 20. We have mixture rich, tanks both. Land with flaps 20. Landing check is complete. Feels like we're standing still, right?
Oh.
Oh, sink. Always good to have some extra speed there, which we had around 70. Up.
When we got home, we had an 18 knot wind down the runway and a downdraft just before the threshold. Overall, it was a very nice day. Besides from the wind, it was sunny and nice, and we had a great time. It's always nice and fun to come up and fly some general aviation. Thank you for watching.